Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
This is Tim Dog, who's back, and be more careful.
Shout out to Orlando, still doing the things down there.
Damn, you got kicked out again?
No, man. See, if I didn't come on the show, I knew you. I said to myself, no, Tim, don't get on there. Because if you don't get on there, he going to say, oh, why you got them off the show? I just flew. I mean, I've been up since 2 a.m. to drive to Dallas for a 6 a.m. flight because I had to park my car in the parking center.
Yeah.
Leave your shit in the, and then they shuttle you to the airport.
The car, to the airport,
Yeah. And I got at the airport about 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock this morning. And I've been up ever since. One of my friends picked me up from the airport. Hey, Tim, come on, Timmy, man. We're going to stop over here and see somebody. I'm like, all right, cool. I just got in. My flight landed here at 10 o'clock, and I'm just about an hour ago getting in the house.
All right, man.
Damn,
I'm tired. See, that's why I said I need to get on the show, because if I don't, I know a man on the street will say my wife did something too. I knew it.
Yeah, she done put you out again. That's why you asked. She done put you out and said you asked back to your mama back to East Baltimore.
No.
Get your ass out the house.
Get your ass out the house.
The holidays coming. My son and my grandson are coming here. So,
okay.
I got to come there. No.
I know, man. I just mess with you, man. But I'm glad to hear that you there for a different reason than the last time you went. It was kind of a sad occasion. This time, even though it's still going to be a sad occasion, but you're there now to enjoy your family, man. We just be pulling your screen, pulling your leg, man. Talking about your wife kicking you out, man. Even though she texted me and told me that she kicked you out, and don't ask me how I got her number either.
I know one thing she be saying, I ain't gotta hear him yelling and screaming all night.
You got that right, man. But I'm glad you made it to Baltimore, Mike. Glad you made it there safe. Glad your partners was able to pick you up. Be thankful that your kids and your son and your grandson will be there, man. I hope y'all have a great time there in B-more, man. My main man, Shouter, man.
I'm blessed.
That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Shouter, man. How was your day, man?
Can't call it, man. Just take it one day at a time. Today was a chill day. Grandbaby was over with the other grandparents today, so me and the wife just took a day to just go ahead and see what we used to do and spend some time together and tickle each other and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Them jokers getting freaky. Oh, walk around the house bucket naked. Nobody was bucket naked today. This motherfucker he was bucket naked walking around the house.
6 packets of chicken wings.
Bro, get broke. You know who did it?
Hey, what y'all don't see is all he has is that sweat or that hoodie on.
That top on.
He ain't got nothing on underneath. Damn.
No, sir.
Just walk around the house.
Hey, that was some slides on.
Yeah, we walk around the house bucket naked. I understand you, my brother. Boy, I know how it is, man. I know how it is, man. My kids are.
Man. Got to take advantage.
Yeah, I know, man.
I ain't mad at you.
Naked too.
The dog looking at him like oh, I'm not the only one naked around here anymore. Oh, we all just free balling.
The dog was in the garage. I wanted no interruptions.
I'm glad to see that you having a great day, my main man. Shout out, man.
Look at me in the ass when I was on the couch. I'm like, get your ass away from me.
I understand you, main man. Shout out, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you, man. You was able to enjoy yourself, man.
You love them, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, man.
He like Uncle Elroy and Sugar.
What Joe say? What say? Shouter was he there like Uncle Elroy? I hear you, my baby, man. Shouter, man. But keep enjoying yourself, man, because you gotta do what you gotta do.
I ain't saying.
Yeah. Every chance you get, man, you got to do what got you there. Those spontaneous moments like that, man. I understand you.
Yeah.
Young boys out here, they don't have no respect nowadays. I gotta do some things.
What's going on, Miss Housey? Cowboy fans in the house.
Oh,
there it is, Miss Housey. What's going on with you? All right, shout now.
What's going on through this whole podcast? What the hell?
But
you started it off wrong.
That's right. Earl King, man. How was your day, my brother?
Ooh, man. Well, pretty nice. It was pretty nice. Well, I'm being very positive at the moment. All right, because what I want to say, probably go to work with some with a mouthpiece and some boxing gloves tomorrow. So I want to keep it subtle. But other than that, man, just getting ready for the night. I wanted to I just got myself prepared for just come and laugh and joke because that hospital is in shambles, son. You know, so and I was telling the man on the street before we got on, people are just they're resigning. They're tired of the leadership, they're tired of being disrespected, and it's all the civilians. And I don't know if that's what they wanted happen, but they're getting results from people that just tired of the BS. So it is what it is. But other than that, I got my paycheck, so I'm good.
Yeah. You got both paychecks or you got one?
No, I gotta pay. Look, I'm celebrating with a damn of Ultra.
I got it.
Hey man, listen, every blessing counts, baby.
I'm telling you.
Here you go. Here we go.
Who is Miss?
That's my homegirl. That's my homegirl from around the way. She a diehard car. I would give her that now.
What's her name? Rwanda.
I would tell you this, man. She is a diehard. She is a diehard Cowboy fan, whether they win or lose. So I'm gonna show her some love. But she keep talking this shit. She gonna get the elbow. She gonna get the people's elbow. She will get the man on the street elbow.
No. All you gotta do, man, on the street. All you gotta do, man, on the street is go ahead and send the garbage truck over to her house so that she can dump that shit out like we saw before, and she'd be okay.
She'd be okay. And as for me, man, the man on the street, man, my day went well. Like Pharaoh said, man, got the back pay yesterday, and hopefully we get our other pay today. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming because I already saw it deposited. It'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. It'll be there tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying? So all is well. But like Pharaoh was saying, though, man, of course, tomorrow is the last day of the ADL. So the ADL will be casing their colors tomorrow. So there will be no more ADL. No, because it's all Dentech now. They got rid of the ATL. Now the ADL is part of the Dentech. So they're going to case their colors tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So the colors will be cased, and the ADL will be no more. It just be one big Dentech here at Fort Gordon. So yeah. So with that being said, man, it's a wonderful thing. No more commander. No more commander, no more first sergeant. So you know what it is, man. It's that time. It's time to change. Like Herb is saying, man, a lot of people are basically quitting. And I'm not going to say it's the leadership, but people are tired of just being tired. I'm on my way there. I'm on my way there.
Yeah, man.
But like I say, I talk about it is what it is.
Not that we don't want to work. That has nothing to do with it. But the environment in the atmosphere of what they're creating is trash.
Yeah. So, well, I'll tell you like this. Before we talk about sports, man, I'll tell you like this. Like I told my homegirl today, Sam Washington. I say I was in the Army for 23 years. I've been working there for going 11 years. So damn near 34 years of my life, I've been around military shit. Right. And I came in at 22 and I'm 55 right now. So only 4 years of my life has been spent for me doing what the fuck I want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After becoming an adult. So, and that's basically what it is. Man, I'm ready to do something else. But fellas, man, they're here for the sports. We're here for the sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time ever checking us out. Yeah, we're going to have a good time tonight. Fellas, we don't have a lot of videos. I'm going to tell you that right now. But the first thing I want us to talk about, man, is this goddamn Shedeur Sanders situation, because this shit is getting kind of out of hand. And we saw this the other day when he actually got into the game and he didn't look too hot.
Losing isn't something I'm comfortable with at all. I got to take this one. I got to decompress. I got to understand, this really happened, on my watch. So I don't like the feeling. And I know offensively, if I'm able to get out there and have an opportunity, I know that I'll be able to take everything to a different level.
That was obviously a mess in so many different ways, and it feels like a bit of an organizational failure. You don't need to have been a quarterback in the NFL to see that he didn't look ready to play at all. He has been the backup quarterback there for a while now, and it looked from the moment he ran out onto the field, it looked like they had no conceivable chance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he saw things that he's never seen before when it comes to pressures, and he's felt speed that he's never felt before when it comes to Baltimore's defense. I know there's been a lot been made about no snaps or practice reps with the first team, the starters. I think that's more common than people anticipate. I would go weeks as the backup quarterback, weeks, if not months, without taking a single rep with our starting offense.
But you were sort of a seasoned veteran backup who was there for that reason because you didn't need snaps and they could throw you in case of trouble. This is a rookie who's never taken a snap in an NFL game.
It's also a rookie who's playing in front of him, who's only been playing for 6 games or so. So you're trying to get him ready. I don't think it's the perfect signs. Do I think it's odd that Shedeur hasn't had a single snap of practice rep? Yes. But I don't think it's something where everyone's making it out to be like, oh, my gosh, you should be splitting the reps with Dillon Gabriel.
Splitting is maybe too strong a word. I hear what you're saying. But D-Wood, what was it you said about the offensive lineman when he came out there for the first time? They were hearing what? Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, I mean, hearing his cadence for the first time. Wyatt Teller. Like, I found that, like,
coming out of halftime, it was the first time that their offensive line starting group had heard his cadence, which is
in a game.
That
is very, very odd for something like that.
It's very, very odd, man. They threw him out there. Gabriel got hurt, got a concussion in Pharaoh. I'm coming to you first on this. And it's just strange that to hear them talk about it. And then some people out there trying to justify the situation about Shedeur. But the first question is, are the Cleveland Browns trying to sabotage Shedeur Sanders? I mean,
the Cleveland Browns are. I don't even know how they have a franchise. Let's put it like that. They have never had quarterbacks other than Bernie Kosar, I think, or Vinny Testaverde. What was it?
Yeah, Bernie Kosar.
It was Bernie Kosar.
You're right.
Yeah, left-handed quarterback, Bernie Kosar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, since him, man, they haven't had a quarterback that can woo and wah about, But with that being said, I don't think they're sabotaging Shedeur. They've sabotaged the team. The leadership itself, from top to the coach, they've sabotaged that whole franchise. And Shedeur just happens to be a person that's in the middle of it. And because who he is and who his father is, it highlights, it magnifies the issues that they have there. This was something they've been having. It's just Shedeur Sanders is there now, and it's magnified because of that name alone.
I disagree.
You did well. That's fine. That's fine. But as far as I'm concerned,
Maddie got you first.
Deshaun Watson was supposed to have been their savior. You see what happened with him, and he's still on the roster. So now that you bring in and you trade up for him to cause this man grief and Shedeur, it doesn't seem like it's sabotaging, of course. But at the same time, the franchise is shit. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And that's the situation there, Shada. I hear what you're saying, Pharaoh. And my thing is, you hear them say that he didn't get no snaps with the first team, none. And I understand you got a rookie quarterback ahead of him. But just like they always say, you one hit away from putting your backup in. And then to hear that was the first time the offensive line got to hear his cadence, Shada, come on, that got to be some type of sabotaging.
First off, number one is sabotage on Shedeur. Period. There's no if and or what about it. I think when we talked about this a couple weeks ago, I was one of the ones on here and I told you the Browns are purposely sabotaging that boy. There is no reason for them to make the moves that they had. Remember when we were talking about when Dillon Gabriel was going there? What was one of the first things I said? Dillon Gabriel is a left-handed quarterback. That means the whole offensive line have got to shift in how they think, going from Flacco, a right-handed quarterback, to a left-handed quarterback. Now you're right back in the same situation where Shedeur, you daggone went from a left-handed quarterback in the middle of a game. A quarterback that has never, as your man said, and you notice how ESPN did that? You see how Dan Orlovsky came in and said that? You see how he set everybody up to daggone not make it think that it is sabotaged by saying, oh, well, he has a rookie quarterback in front of him, so who's he to learn? No, nigga.
There's one in every bunch.
For years.
But Shada, Shawty, that's what I was saying. How they try to change the narrative about him saying that. And even though, yeah, you got a rookie quarterback in there, but you also one hit away from that rookie quarterback being out. Then you got to put another rookie quarterback in to try to save the day. So yeah, his point to me didn't make no sense.
Exactly. And think about this. Now, going from a left-handed quarterback, and I explained it when they were putting Dylan Gabriel in. When you are a wide receiver, the ball spins differently coming out of a left-handed quarterback and a right-handed quarterback. It's crazy when you do that with a whole game to go, but to do that in the middle of a game and then put a quarterback back there that has never had any reps with the first team. You're talking about timing. You're talking about cadence. You're talking the way the offensive line daggone communicates. You talk about routes being daggone considered. He is being sabotaged, and now they're expecting him to go in there this Sunday and save their behinds. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to go in there, and right now he's not going to get a fair shake, because the mere fact of the matter is they've already put the narrative out there. They started with Rex Ryan a couple weeks ago. Shut up, don't go on here, act like you want to play this, that. Now he on here talking about, oh, he was set up. Well, where was that a couple weeks ago, Rex Ryan?
Well, I'm glad you said, man. But Rex Ryan was still throwing shade at him, though. He's still throwing shade at him there, Tim Dog. But the fact of the matter is, like I say, to not get one rep with the first team, and the first time they get to hear his voice is during the actual game. That's
Warner. They do that, bro.
That's poor leadership. That got on down, in my opinion. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are, and I've said it before. They got him the last round,
fifth round.
Person. Yeah, fifth round. So
fifth round.
Right there, they already knew what they were going to do with him to get back at his dad. I mean, it was planned there, but the plan failed when the quarterbacks got hurt. And like Shata been saying, and you did say that, Shata, nobody's disagreeing with that. You said that the left hand going from a left hand quarterback to a right hand quarterback is different, and for them to not allow this young man a rep with the starters, I mean, that right there, it tells you that they're going to keep going on with the bit. Now, Shedeur Sanders, if I was him, and he didn't blame anyone but himself. He said that now he knows how it feels. He's going to prepare for it. So now he's getting those first round, and hopefully, the team will rally around him and give this young man a chance, because he deserves it. And it's just sad that, like Pharaoh said, he just a good person on the wrong team. He's caught up in the middle of it because of who his dad is.
Yeah, because of his dad, Dave Farrell, coming back to you. He did get in there, and of course, the defense of the Browns played lights out. Them boys was in Baltimore ass there for a minute. But then, Shedeur got in there, and it seems though that it was like the gates of hell was wide open, because everybody was on his ass. So the floodgates opened up. So besides that, how did Shedeur look in his first game to you? This first actual play in a real game, not the scrimmages, but these games. How did he look to you?
When he was able to stand there, he delivered some good passes.
He did,
especially that one pass our boy dropped down the field,
and the one in the end zone.
Yeah. But other than that, this shit was terrible because the play calling was trash. I mean, it was bad play calling, and like you said, you call these plays to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
You don't call a play for somebody who's never practiced with the first team. The rest of the team knows what's going on.
I'm getting there. Come
on, man.
So what I'm saying is, they calling these trash plays for him because, like you said, no practice with the team, and they're not blocking because what? I'm pretty sure the audibles and stuff like that they're trying to call, they're not understanding. The one play where he got hit and he threw to my man to the right, all three of the linemen from the center to the tackle all blocked one dude, and the guy comes in. So, and I was talking to my coworker. I was like, if I know three of us are blocking one guy, it's got to be somebody free. But he said, no, it's like, no, it was a delayed blitz. Well, the center should be sitting there with his hands just waiting for a delayed blitz, because you got two people on one. If one dude beats two guys, them motherfuckers need to be replaced.
Yeah. They
So
need to be replaced.
I'm looking at the way the game is called, and it's just the play calling for him. What didn't set him up for success? Once again, not practicing with the first team, and then when he was getting blocks, he had some good passes. They look sharp, but I mean, of course, you getting in there in the end of the game, your timing is going to be off. So I mean, no, he did not look good because they set him up to not look good.
But and Shada, you're right. You know, I know you want to jump in there quick, but yeah, I agree with what you say, Farrell. He did look pretty good, but the offensive line, man, they need. I see why they had a bunch of quarterbacks. I think he went 4 for 16 for a total of 47 yards with one interception, and that was his.
I believe he scrambled on one, didn't he? Did he scramble on one?
Yeah, he got 16 yards. 16 yards was carried.
But that's rushing. I'm talking about passing. He was 4 for 16 for 47 yards.
Yeah, 4 for 16 for 77 yards.
Yeah. When you look but Shada, what's your thoughts on how did Shedeur look his first game?
I think he looked like he should. I mean, when you take away the fact that all the other stuff were the offensive line, he didn't have no reps with the first team. I think for the time he was in there, he did what he was supposed to. Now, the passes that he made, yes, on a couple of them passes, particularly the one that King was talking about and the one in the end zone for the touchdown, they were only off by maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he knows where to go with the ball, how
Shada, you freezing. About in slow motion.
You sound like the Matrix.
Yeah, Shada, you in the Matrix, man. Yeah. You all right now?
Yeah, I'm good.
There you go.
So basically, I was like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like if he got the reps with the first team, he could be a daggone a difference maker for their offense. I really believe that.
Yeah. I think he'd be right. Absolutely. Like Farrell said, he made some good passes. Say again, Farrell.
I'm not disappointed. I'm not disagreeing with you on that part, but we got to get him there to where he can get those. And then, like I told you, after their bye week, he was going to get his opportunity, but it wasn't supposed to be because of an injury. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I believe that's the where we at right now. Is we looking at the injury that brought him in to a bad situation. Of course, it looks bad. But if he gets reps and he gets the time and the timing, and them guys get to see the spiral of the ball and shit like that, the spinning, I'm pretty sure the next outing is going to be a better showing.
Well, his next outing is against the 2-7, 2-8 Raiders, Tim Dahl. So he gets to start the game, and now he, like you said earlier, he gets to play with the first team. But besides that, how did his first outing look to you?
He looked like a rookie quarterback who never played the game, getting for the first time at halftime and didn't know it and rushed into a situation that he can't control.
Yeah.
But in his defense, he never gave up. He continued to try. That's the one thing I say. He didn't get frustrated. I'm sure he was nervous. I mean, first time. Come on, man. First play.
I would have threw up getting out there.
Yeah, but him playing Vegas and him getting that time and him being the person that he is, the boy is smart. The boy studied. He knows the game.
There's only one complaint I have from Shedeur from this weekend. I just didn't like the way he acted after the game was over. I think that was a bad look in him sitting on the bench. It was a bad look. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, I understand that. He's young. It's the first time. I mean, emotions were going through him. So
I understand that. I'm just saying it was a bad look. That's all I'm
saying. All right. It was a bad look. All right. Okay.
Yeah, Shada, I understand it's a bad look, but I can understand. He this is your first time getting a chance to shine because you never know if you ever get that chance again. Because I believe if Dillon Gabriel was able to not be in concussion protocol, I think Stefanski would put him back in the game and Shedeur would be back on the sideline. And I think that's why he's more depressed. And then he's been winning every place he's been. He's been a winner. And now you get your first chance to shine, and you go out and you look like that. Your line ain't blocking the way that it's supposed to be blocking. The receiver's dropping the ball. You throw a great pass in the end zone. that could have tied the game or go for 2 and win the game, and the wide receiver with good defensive play knocks it out the guy's hand. So, I can understand his frustration. But Shada, do you think his first career start against the goddamn Raiders will look a whole lot different than the last game?
I have no doubt. I have no freaking doubt it will look different. The fact of the matter is, right now, the reason why I am so confident it will look different is the Browns are now on the hot seat, because now they got to explain to their fans if he doesn't get the tools he needs to make it happen, then fans are going to be like, okay, so you got Dylan Gabriel in here, you got Flacco in here, you give them whatever they want, and you just going to give Shedeur whatever the leftovers is. Nah, I want to make sure Stefanski goes to practice this week every single day and do the reps like he wants to win. Not that y'all throw Shedeur out there and see, because for me, when I saw the game, the first thing that came to mind was the NFL won in this situation. Lamar's coming back from an injury. He's playing back on Cleveland. So if Lamar wins, then it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to win. If Shedeur wins, Shedeur showed up Lamar. The NFL won.
NFL won. Yeah, I like what you say, Joe. Shedeur looked like he just got to Cleveland that morning. They gave him the playbook at kickoff and was told to be ready after halftime. Yeah. And
they gave it to him at halftime, told him get ready when it's over.
And Pharaoh, how you think it's gonna look? And to what Joe said, I'm surprised nobody said this about the situation with the quarterback situation. I believe a lot of people saying that the quarterback sits down with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and say, these are the plays I like. These are the plays that I want to run. And with Shedeur getting in there, but them not having that reputation or repetition with him, he was basically running plays, just like Joe said, like he just got there. So do you think his first career start will look much better than his last game?
I'm gonna tell you like this: it definitely won't look worse than Mariota, who's been in the league throwing the game away in overtime in Spain. So
I'm gonna let you go.
I know for a fact it's gonna be better than that. All right.
Don't do that. Don't do Mariota like that.
It ain't Mariota. It's macaroni. Let me look like a salad out there.
Well, what you say? What you say, Farrell? As soon as he dropped back in overtime, oh shit, that's wrong team color.
Hey, man, as soon as I saw the guy, and he was celebrating when he caught it. That's how happy he was. Motherfucker. Anyway,
listen, man. Mariota went to Oregon. Justin Herbert went to Oregon. You ain't gonna talk about the Oregon Ducks like that.
I ain't talking about Oregon.
Macaroni.
I'm talking about Mariota. Trophy winner throwing the ball to the opposite team first play in half. I mean, that's
Ariola.
Joe said he feel your pain. But Farrell, back to Shedeur, man. How you think he's gonna look against the Raiders?
Of course he knows.
How you think he's gonna look against the Raiders on Farrell?
He gonna look better than Mariota in overtime.
Okay, I got you. Coming to you, Tim, dog. Like I said, we said a lot about the organization, and I agree with Shada. The head coach is on the hot seat right now because there's no reason why that Shedeur shouldn't have no reps with the ones, and two snaps or whatever, or a couple of plays that you could put in because you never know. You one shot away from him not being in there. Precisely. But now he got the Raiders. The Raiders coming off a defeat against those bitch ass Cowboys. Woo. Cowboys thought they won the Super Bowl Monday night, but
they murdered them boys.
Yeah, but now you got two teams. You got two teams going basically in the same direction, trying to get a win. I give Cleveland the edge because they got a better defense. But how do you see Shedeur going up against my man and the Raiders? What's my man Geno Smith Sunday?
Terrible, Lord. Geno
Lord. Smith got beer goggles on when he on the field, so
he need to go get a haircut.
But do you think Shedeur gonna look better against the Raiders now that he has a week under his belt?
Hell yeah! Come on now. I mean, knowing the character that I see in Shedeur Sanders and what he said after the press conference, I guarantee that he's going to be better, a lot better, and they're going to win the game. And I'm picking them this week for the first time.
I am too.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I want us to talk about, man. You know, I know Shawty, I know you say he didn't like that look, but I think he took the loss the way he's supposed to. He put it on himself. And I think he said that I should have been more prepared, even though he didn't work with the ones. I think that he saw that, hey, I should have been more prepared. But don't we need to start calling out this goddamn head coach? This head coach is a disgrace. I understand you got to take your orders from the ownership. But sooner or later, you got to say to yourself, hey, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out my way. And owner, I think this is the best way for us to win. So doesn't Stefanski has some of this, the way that Shedeur looked on Sunday?
Yes.
That's the question.
You can't hear you, Shawty.
All the way, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Stefanski is to blame for this. Like I say, y'all know what? You know I love my movie references. Y'all remember Draft Day? I keep coming back to that. They need to go ahead and get Kevin Costner and the rest of the cast and bring them to
Bigger be for real.
And Bigger be for real. And restructure that team because they're doing exactly what they were doing in that damn movie. I don't know what they had. Listen to me, bro. This damn owner came out I didn't even know who the owner of the Browns was until Shedeur got there. He gonna come out talking about oh this, that, and the other. Bro, you've got why did you get Flacco and give Flacco away to the Bengals? That's what I want to know. Why did you get Flacco?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you got Flacco and you gave him to the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? So he could go. So there goes your veteran play. So now you got a damn. You had Kenny Pickett. You got rid of him. So now you got a daggone room full of rookies who's going to learn from a bunch of rookies.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They had 6 quarterbacks. They had 6 quarterbacks. Who the hell had 6 quarterbacks?
Where's the veteran leadership in that locker room for the quarterback group?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And you said it just right, Pharaoh. They had 6. They had Kenny Pickett, Flacco. They have what's the other dude that's on the thing? They thought about Zappy. Isn't it Zappy? I think they got Zappy over there.
Oh, that was 7.
Yeah, they got Zappy. Yeah, they got Zappy because remember they say that they wanted to bring Zappy in and start him at the backup and still keep Shedeur at third. You remember that? And yeah. So something got to go. Something got to give there, Pharaoh. The head coach got to, grab his balls or grab his nuts and something. Say, hey, man, I'm trying to win. And if Shedeur gives us the best chance to win, this is what I'm going to go with. But for him just to do what he's been doing, man, it's a shame. It's a shame to the NFL, and it's a shame to us fans having to watch that bullshit. Your thoughts, man, about Stefanski?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you now. I know who's the most upset person on that whole team and that organization is the one that took that money.
Myles Garrett.
If anybody's most frustrated, especially what could have happened for the offense. Yeah, sky was the limit. But now they're playing just because they got a good defense, and you're tired. At the end of the game, I would say that. Yeah, the head coach. I would say the offensive coordinator, also the offensive line coach, and those 5 offensive linemen. They all need to sit down and come together about anything. I mean, they're getting a paycheck. Remember, I told you they're getting paid. Get out there and perform. Nobody wants to see that. And then I will say this about Shedeur Sanders. He did tell the crowd, hey, he's out there, and I know it's a bunch of 12s in the stadium, but don't boo the man coming off the field. So, I give him that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it's not my fault this happened. Yeah. Basically saying you the people you need to be booing are on the sideline making these decisions.
Yeah, exactly. And like Joe just say, I didn't know they had Tyler Huntley as well, and they traded him to Baltimore. He won his first game.
They let him go.
Yeah, they let him go. But then Tim, though, like we saying, man, Stefanski, everybody talk about, oh, he's a great head coach, man. He a leader of men. I'm just saying what they're saying. They say he's a leader of men.
I don't remember him until he got to Cleveland. I don't even know the man.
I think he was coach of the year once or twice.
You see what I'm saying, though, Man Street? You see how we have to think about this?
Yeah. So Tim, dog, Doesn't Stefanski has a lot to do with how Shedeur looked on Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, of course, but he's the head coach. Of course he is. But you know who should be the head coach? Mr. Schwartz. Because it seems like he's the only one getting something done for the team. Defense listening to him. He's a defense coordinator.
Oh,
Jim.
Okay. Oh, no, he been a head coach. We saw he ain't that. Go ahead. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for Cleveland. For Cleveland right now.
I got you.
know? For the team they got right now, he could have been a better fit.
There you go. Thank you, Farrell. I appreciate that. but all
right, this how it is. They say, before you finish your statement, Kevin Stefanski has won the NFL Coach of the Year award twice, in 2020 and 2023.
Who was he coaching?
Minnesota.
No, he was coaching the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, that's
for
right.
His work as the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, his 2023 win, and he came in. They was 11-6 in 2023, so he won it twice.
So that's nobody know about that.
Was that with Baker Mayfield?
I don't know. I think Baker Mayfield was. I think Baker Mayfield was with Cleveland, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was with Cleveland.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
No. In 2020 was Manziel. 23 was Mayfield.
I want to say but I don't know what it is. But they say he won it twice.
Just look at the progressive commercials with Flo in it. He might be you, baby.
What they say is they say in 2023 season he led the Browns to 11-6 record and a playoff appearance. He also coached quarterback Joe Flacco, who was named the comeback player of the year.
Yep.
I don't remember
That's
that.
what I'm reading right there. I don't remember that shit. That's how bad he is. Shit.
They had in 20 it was Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
21 Baker Mayfield, 22 Jacoby Brissett, and that's when Deshaun Watson got 23.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, then 24 Jameson, Deshaun Watson, Darian Thompson Robinson.
Damn, James Wilson. God damn. You tell me Harlem Shake crab legs was,
in 23 they had
I remember him being
Watson. There. They had Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Darian Thompson Robinson, PJ Walker, and Jeff Driscoll.
Yeah. I remember Jameson being there. I remember Crab Legs being there because he almost won a game for him. I remember that. And speaking of almost winning the game, my goddamn South Carolina game cost was up 20 to goddamn 3 and lost goddamn 31 to 30. But that's not what we here to talk about. But that's not.
They were 30. They were 30 and 3 going into the half.
Why y'all bringing up old shit? Because that's not what we're here to talk about. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this shit right here.
The Texas Department of Public Safety is reviewing footage of an interaction between a state trooper and a college football player caught on camera. It happened at Saturday's matchup between Texas A&M and South Carolina. You can see the DPS trooper bump into Gamecocks wide receiver Nick Harbor and others. The heated exchange quickly spread on social media. It even caught the attention of NBA superstar LeBron James, who called out the trooper on X, saying he believed the nudge was premeditated and that the trooper should be suspended.
Yeah, and they did send the cop home. I don't know if y'all saw it, but that's crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy situation.
So slapped him in his mouth.
Yeah, so shot up. What was this Texas police officer thinking, man? This trooper, what was he thinking?
He was thinking that it was we were still in the damn 50s and 60s, and he could go ahead and when black players come to the stadium, he could go ahead and tell him to go on back to the house and nothing gonna be done to him. What the wide receiver should have done, should have snatched his ass up and let him know that, hey, this is grown man's game. This ain't the streets. That's what he should have did, because he did that shit on purpose. He walked between them, and I'm the king of daggone shoulder checking people. I go to Disney and Universal on a regular. I'm a shoulder check king. I see one when I see it. He did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he did it on purpose, did Tim Dog. But why though? I understand that, hey, the players are walking down, they're not your team, but you should at least have some type of respect. Hey, go to the side. Yeah, or just let them go by. But you blatantly went out your way to make an ass out of yourself on national TV.
Yep.
So, Tim Dog, what do you think this Texas police trooper was thinking of?
Hey, it's the nature of society here in Texas. You know, they think that, hey, I'm the law, and what I say goes.
That's true.
Plain and simple.
That's true.
Yeah, it's plain and simple. But Pharaoh, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
he knows that nothing's going to happen to him. Oh, yeah, he'll get suspended, a couple of days. But other than that, what's going to really happen to him?
Well,
Nothing.
I don't think he got. I don't think he got suspended. He didn't get suspended from his job.
That one day.
They took him away from. They said he would never be at the game again. So that's one thing they took away from him. But Pharaoh came, man. These are young kids, man. You know, going up the tunnel, and you go out your way to make it known that, hey, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and shit y'all could do about it.
Because I'm a cop.
Well, my thing is how the whole series unfolded was he ran into the tunnel, grabbing the back of his leg.
It hamstring.
Players went to go make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
And as they're returning, for him to approach those young players, those young men, especially men of color, to do what he did, of course, it was uncalled for. Even if you're blocking the tunnel so nobody can enter, they're players. They're coming back out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going into the tunnel to do anything. They ran to make sure, and they on their way out, and you walk toward them. You already see they're coming out. So as far as I'm concerned, this was a macho man situation. This was get out of my tunnel, boy, type of situation. And I would say, like what Johnny Manziel said, he's had his problems with those troopers, and he's like, that's just their mentality is they think they control everything. And I don't. It's uncalled for, and I'm glad that they removed him. Suspension should be, unpaid suspension should be part of it. But I would say that's more of assault with the police officer, because if it was the other way around, I'm pretty sure they would have been arrested. Yeah. I guarantee they would have been arrested.
What is it tonight, man? See, you don't hear from Cowboys fans until they win a fucking game. Now these motherfuckers coming out the goddamn woodwork. How about them Cowboys?
Hey, Alex, take paper chase. Yeah, we saw them Cowboys. They still at the bottom.
Yeah, still at the bottom. Yeah, next. But Tim Dog, like he said, the trooper was trying to start something to get Nick kicked out the game because Carolina was putting, but then of course we didn't finish the damn job. But with that situation, Tim Dog, do his supervisors, or would they start looking at some of his arrest or his interaction with other people? Because if he was do this at a game, what would he be doing when the cameras or we are not around?
No.
Did they ever
consider it? They're gonna consider it. Nope. They're gonna consider it an isolated incident. He's been disciplined for it. Let's keep it going. That's Texas State.
But that's
hey, trust me. You do not mess with Texas State troopers. I mean, those are the only law enforcement that I give the utmost respect to if and when I get stopped. Lord forbid, I haven't yet, but I'm telling you, that's just the mentality down there.
That's why I hate Texas.
And that's right. And by them, Texas and South Carolina, rivals. I mean, that's just what they do.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying, Tim Dog. But
it ain't nothing going to happen to him. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not saying that anything's going to happen to him, but like I say, with the country and the police brutality and all this other stuff. Not saying that he ever did anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it puts a bad eye on the Texas troopers down there, because if he was to do this, who's to say that if nobody's looking, he would do something else? That's what I'm saying, Tim Dog.
Let's hope
because hold on. No, Texas troopers have gotten into more trouble than just bumping into a bunch of college players and nothing.
Okay.
That's
what
I'm telling you.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, that's why I say, I give them the utmost.
I see what you're saying. I got you.
So you don't fuck with them, regardless.
I got you.
Because
I got you.
Probable cause is a mother, and they.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I understand that, but shout out though, man. like I say, if he would do this when the lights are not on him, he would do something way worse than this was. Your thoughts?
Come on, man. Say I'm from Jamaica, and you already know how Jamaicans feel about police and politicians. Police, politician, Babylon. They're Babylon. We don't deal with them. You can't trust them. You can't do nothing with them. Ever since my little boy, police. Anytime you call the name police in Jamaica, you know that somebody go dead or somebody go get beat up. No, sir. I'm telling you like this right now. When it comes to any kind of cops in this country, if there's not a video of everything going on, I don't trust none of them cats. And if he's gonna do that in a game where there are cameras everywhere, when he get out on the back roads in Texas and he pull over a brother, all I know is somebody might not make it to the crib.
Yeah, yeah. And just like Joe said, Pharaoh, he said that the A&M fans still defending him, saying the trooper had a body cam on, so he was recording the whole incident.
It's not what they always say.
What the hell that have to do with him approaching the players? They ain't got shit to do. They ain't got nothing to do with it. So what? He got a body cam on. It just basically it's incriminating him on his actions. So yeah. I'm glad he had it on.
Yeah. And it's just a sad situation, man. That he put himself in, and the players, man. Like you say, Pharaoh, he already had a hamstring. So hey, come on, go ahead, Pharaoh.
No, what I would say is, for you as a white adult male, knowing that you're at a football game with young males that's playing a game and you're there to do a duty, that was just uncalled for. He overstepped his authority. He had a bad decision, and everybody is, you already know, we already got people defending a freaking pedophile. This right here is easy to defend a man who has a body cam on. So
yeah, exactly, man. It's just a sad situation,
especially
man.
In that state that Tim lives in.
Yeah, and like I said, it was a good game up until South Carolina couldn't score another goddamn point.
Second half.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl shit.
Some real Super Bowl shit.
A lot about to be off the chain.
Yeah, I thought we had that shit one too.
All you saw was Gamecock feathers. They were defeathering that ass.
Hey, all I saw was I was typing. All I saw was me typing my message on Facebook, and then I started erasing a letter every time they scored. Let me take this shit, man.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but at least the women won that night.
It's about to be
yeah.
And then the second half started. I was like,
it is what it is.
They
Fellas
shut
don't have
them down.
Yeah, but that's what they're the number 3 team in the country. They're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. But fellas, I don't have a video for the next one. Let me get this right here. What Joe said. Joe said, we all know them body cam malfunction worse than a Glock. Goddamn, Joe. And Alice, actually, yeah, we all good. We all good, man. Glad to see that you back and glad for joining in and checking us out tonight, man. But don't have a video on this one, fellas. But I do want us to talk about this. It's coming down, almost down to the championship games in football, the conference championship, and we about to find out who's going to be making these Big 12, the playoffs in these 12 games. So coming to you first, Tim Dog, who should be on upset alert this week in college football for the college playoffs? I'm talking about all the teams in the top 12.
Every last one of them?
Yeah. Except for Indiana. Indiana, boy. Where the fuck they come from? They're like,
Indiana. I would say this, man. Indiana is a Big Ten school, and Big Ten they cancel each other out. They're not as dominant against other conferences as they are. I believe if you look at Indiana's schedule, I don't think Indiana played any big powerhouses in the SEC. So basically,
Indiana. That's what I'm saying. Indiana's not going anywhere.
I see what you're saying. Oh, you're saying now. I got you. Thank you.
I would say. Notre Dame.
What?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he said Notre Dame. I'm gonna tell you why I'm glad he said Notre Dame. And I'm gonna get Pharaoh first. I'm gonna come to you first, Pharaoh. The reason why I think it's Notre Dame is because Notre Dame has 2 losses, and they have a loss against your Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah.
And they still rank above your Miami Hurricanes. And there's no way in hell Notre Dame should be getting that type of credibility, knowing that they really haven't played anybody as well. Even though they're not in the conference, they always seem to get that bias to me. because they're not in a set conference. So like Tim Dahl said, So do you agree with Tim Dahl? Notre Dame is the team that's on upset alert this week?
Nah, man, Texas.
Oh, Texas already on upset alert.
What do you mean Texas on upset alert?
Not even in there. They lost last week.
No, they said they if they lose these next two, they're definitely out. So
man, they Georgia.
I thought it was out after last week. They lost to Alabama, right?
Yeah,
they lost to Georgia.
They lost to Georgia. They lost to Georgia.
I know they lost to Georgia, but I know they dropped. But they was, I mean, they was just talking about that on the on ESPN earlier.
73.
They went out the next two games. They have opportunity to be in.
So okay,
you know, like, but with that being said, Notre Dame,
Miami.
Miami. Listen, man, I'm not holding my breath for them because they got the old Georgia quarterback, and that joker he's been horrible in those two losses.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
And then what? That one, the unranked team that they lost to was it Stanford? No,
they lost to Louisville. Yeah. Oh, that was an ugly game too. No, it wasn't Louisville. It was SMU. It was SMU.
No,
I watched that game.
And SMU.
Okay. My bad. That is your team. That is your team. Yeah, you're right.
Louisville beat them.
Dude,
so I mean, I don't really consider them upset alert because they really not showing me nothing to say that they're unless they pull together these last two games. We'll see. But Georgia Tech is still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got that one loss.
One loss. Yeah.
We all want Notre Dame, but what about Alabama?
Well, Alabama's still in the top 4. Yeah. Alabama.
But I'm saying, you know, their last two games is pretty tough games.
Yeah. I think they got to play Auburn. I think they got to play Auburn. But I'm coming to you though. Shout out. Joe put up. He put up Tulane. Tulane definitely did not used to the bright lights. And as the rest of the top
coach
12.
dragged them through the mud this week.
So do you think
average team?
Do you agree with Joe about Tulane? And he said Texas is number 15. They're done for the season.
They should be.
Yeah, they done.
Well, like I said, they're saying if they win out. So
so that mean they have to make it to the championship game and win the championship game. I don't think they're gonna make it to the championship game though.
The SEC championship,
right? The SEC championship game. No. But Shada, your thoughts, man? Who's on the upset alert this week, man?
Everybody.
Yeah, you just say that. Everybody. Like I say, man, I think this has been one of the best years of college football that I have been watching personally. Because, like you say, it's all over the place. You know, we started out with not Georgia, but Alabama losing to Florida State at the beginning of the year. Yeah. And what were we saying? Oh, this head coach ain't gonna last the whole year. But somehow he seemed to turn it around. Now Alabama's back in the mix. Like you say, Tim Dog, you got Indiana. Who the hell was thinking Indiana will still be undefeated and playing the way that they play? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, man, where the fuck they come from?
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Like,
so who think? And just like Joe said,
Texas started off number 1 this year.
Exactly. And then like Tulane, like Joe just say, who the hell look at Tulane? But it's a green wave, right? That's all I know. Motherfucker green, and they got a wave on the goddamn mascot. So it's just one of these years.
Anyway,
TCU, Tulane,
Louisiana.
Is it Louisiana?
Yeah, it's Louisiana. Yeah. I'm just saying. And then if you look at it, you got head coaches getting fired that you probably didn't think was going to get fired. Franklin getting fired. My man down there at LSU, they fired him, and then Franklin but then Franklin, he just got rehired. Virginia Tech just hired him. So, Shad, what's your thoughts about him going to Virginia Tech?
That's a good pickup for him. That's a very good pickup for him, for Franklin. The reason being is Virginia Tech is known. I mean, Virginia's, that area right there is a football powerhouse of untouched talent. And if you have the right coach recruiting down there, he could he could put Virginia back in the daggone. With his talent, what he did at Penn State, I'm telling you like this right now. If he gets down to VA and he daggone get a good recruiting team, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. You see what Marcus said, right? Respect New Orleans, Tulane, uptown New Orleans. That's what he's talking about. There it is.
Uptown. That's the good area because they didn't get flooded out.
Dan eating, croon, crocodile hunting, swamp people living, people on here.
Yeah, but like I said, this year college football, college football has been one of the best that I've seen in a while, and I'm glad that I'm here to see it. Even though my South Carolina Gamecocks started out number 10, and now we at the bottom of it. And I know what Drake said, started them at the bottom. Now I'm here, but shit, we was at the top. Now we at the bottom.
You act like you the only one.
The other way.
Man. Has anybody heard from Florida State lately?
Man, I forgot they even had a team this season.
No, after that.
No, they started out red hot.
Yeah, they started out hot as hell. But maybe they were doing like this guy did, that Pharaoh sent me. That's Florida State.
Did you see that?
The dude dribbled the ball. He bounced the football like a basketball. Yeah. Even though I'm trying to find the original video, Pharaoh, they put the other shit in there. I couldn't find the original video.
That was just disgusting.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish Mariota would have did some shit like that.
Yeah. Hey, before we go to Let's Pick 'em, man, Pharaoh, what's up with your boy, man? What's up with your boy? I know your team's been hurt, but they should have had a better showing against those boys down there in Spain, though. Against the Dolphins.
No,
because they had a chance to win the game.
Quarter. Did you see the last quarter?
Yeah.
They missed out on 6 points.
Yeah.
So they trying to go for the 4th and goal or the 4th whatever. Kick motherfucking points.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then when you try for it, and they was like 30-something yards and 20-something yards, 30-something yards, then you send the motherfucker in to kick the 57 to try to win the game. You deserve that fucking L. You
deserve that fucking L.
And shot with Brian Robinson Jr. That was your biggest mistake.
Yeah.
No, the biggest mistake was thinking that you're going to go get a bunch of old veterans to have veteran presence on the field when this is a young man's game. You got too many old veterans on the defensive side.
LeBron just came back last night. Don't talk about old people.
Yeah,
Von Miller. We got Von Miller who comes in. He's so old they put him in like every 3rd down or some shit.
Yeah.
Then you got my man Bobby Wagner. He's Bobby Wagner of old because 10
years ago
he made a couple good plays and he did fill the hole, but he's done too.
Yeah,
but he's the only one that's really doing something on the linebacker wise. So, and the secondary is getting beat like a bad child. So what the fuck are we doing?
But sometimes it's not just the players. Like Shada, you want us to talk about it. Sometimes it's the officiating. So does the NFL and all sports league has a problem with officiating? Shada, I'm gonna give you the first shot at it.
You mean at the first shot? Yeah, I know on this one. Come on. Because I tell them last year the same thing. Last year I said the same thing when I come on the podcast. I tell everybody on here, the gambling thing is going to mess up the whole professional sports business in America. You know why? Because them people there that put down $100,000 bets on who can get 50 yards and who can kick a 50-yard field goal and who's going to get 10 yards. Bro, come on, man. Some of these calls that these referees are calling in the college game and in NFL game, they're blatant phantom calls. Are you kidding me? You gonna make a call in the do these referees forget that they got a damn camera that go from one end of the field to the other to pick up on everything? We thought Jamar Chase spit on a man, and you not gonna sit here talking about you're gonna throw a flag on a phantom daggone pass interference?
Hey, isn't it amazing how blurry the how blurry the camera get when you try to get? Did he make a catch or not?
When we had that Nintendo hooking up to the damn thing and blowing into cartridge, they showing us they got all this technology and we still got grainy daggone review plays. What are we doing?
Yeah. It's a lot of calls, man. A lot of people upset.
Remember last year that college game where they did the stretch, the ball was about this far, and the motherfucking referee was like, first down.
Yeah.
They were like, what are you talking about? And they moved the chains. They were like this. They moved the chains.
Listen to me. So I'm an avid red zone. I'm an avid red zone fan since it came out when I was in Washington State. I've been with Red Zone. Red Zone on Sundays prides itself in not having commercial. 7 hours of football. You know what I'm saying? I love that joint. Red Zone didn't have commercials. Now you got DraftKings got daggone track commercial spots in Red Zone. It's supposed to be daggone all football for 7 hours. Nobody else get a commercial. Why do DraftKings get a commercial? Gambling is gonna ruin everything in America, bro. I'm telling you, watch.
I got you. But like you say that Tim Dawg, the officiated, man, you know, just like in the Eagles game, I saw holding because you know it's my team. But a lot of play. Yeah, there's holding every play. But like Shada say, man, do the NFL and other sports leagues need to get a handle on this officiating, because I think Pharaoh said it. One of y'all said it, either Pharaoh or Shada said that they got the camera that the whole damn field, so they can see what's going on. And should some of these league officials get involved and say, "Hey, no, that's not a intentional grounded. No, that's not a holding." You understand? Should somebody say something, or let's keep going the way that we are going?
Man, we move on. You just made a valid point that was very good about the cameras and stuff. Didn't the league come out with this whole thing where you could review plays and they could call down to the field when somebody get hit and say he got to go out the game, that's a concussion, he can hit his head? Why can't the daggone referee sit in the damn booth and say, hey, go back to that play? That was not pass interference. How come we can daggone pull a player out of the game 4 or 5 plays later and say he needs to go into concussion protocol, but you can't go back and say, hey, that was a daggone missed call? That don't make no sense to me.
That's a good question. Tim Dawg, your thoughts on what Shada just said?
Remember, what was it, a few weeks ago when the referee quit because they did that like 2 plays later?
It's crazy.
They was like trying to make a it was like a interference or some shit, and the referee was like, we already a play after it's a dead ball, but they wanted to change the play. And so he said, after that, he says, I'm done. I quit. He quit in the middle of the game.
Yeah, you can't go back. But Tim Dawg, your thoughts on what Shada said, man?
Well, this is just the beginning of the end. I mean, if we are discussing it and we're just amateurs on here, you already know, well, not in this administration, but you know, somewhere down the line, something's going to happen. Somebody's going to get investigated, and all this is going to come out. And it's going to probably take a whistleblower. I mean, because even in the NBA, you watching, you're like, wait a minute, why is it that y'all always picking on this person, you know, just because he's a star and not giving him the leeway, but yet soon as he brushes up on somebody or do the same thing, y'all don't make the call. So it goes both ways, and there's going to be some type of congressional, it's going to take Congress in order to get this under wraps.
Yeah.
Because right now, people just benefiting from it. And the weight, the state of this administration, as corrupt as it is, it's not going to do anything about it. So until somebody really cares about it and get congressional action, it's just going to continue on until it gets really out of hand. Something seriously happens.
Yeah, but Pharaoh, you made a great point. I agree with your point. Shad, I agree with your point as well. Pharaoh, you brought up about the camera though. God damn, he got up. That's what I'm saying. That's how I used to be, Pharaoh. I wish you could have seen that. That's how I used to dunk that bullshit you sent out the other goddamn day. But I digress.
Did y'all see my video with the basketball player slipping on the layup?
Oh yeah.
Talk about that was the man on the street.
I can fly.
High school days, baby.
Yeah, hell shit. I had us back in the day. You can ask anybody, they would tell you that. But Pharaoh, you brought it up though.
That's why they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, Pharaoh, you know, refs have video evidence and still get the call wrong. They can change the outcome of a game with a string of bad calls. And you brought it up. How come it get real fuzzy when it gets down to those type of plays?
Like before, you can see the blades of grass and shit. But when it's time for a catch, all of a sudden the hands look like the field, the shadows look like the ball. Like, what the hell is going on here?
He's right though. He's right.
It makes no sense. You like what all this technology, you can't see a UFO, but then you can see a goddamn.
You say you can see a UFO. You can see a UFO.
Yeah, you can see a meteorite go across the sky with clarity. That's exactly how they doing these videos. That's how they doing it on the replays on the NFL.
But
all of a sudden it's a UFO when they're trying to catch the ball.
That's true. Come on, man. We're gonna find Bin Laden in a cave and find Bin Laden in a cave, but you can't see that on a misplay. Come on, man.
You can't tell me the ball was moving so fast. The damn the pitch was it frames per second slows down or some shit.
Yeah.
I agree. What kind of fertilizer they using, huh?
Yeah. I agree with everybody on the panel, man. The officiating does need to get better, man. Like I say, I can understand that you can't get every call right, but when it comes down to crucial plays, they need to get that right. Somebody needs to be up above and say, "Hey, we're going to review this call." It doesn't have to be the team that challenged the play. They should have somebody say, "Hey," especially I still think that the Eagles would have beat the Lions that night, but don't do the game on that. It's too close of a game to do a play like that to force the outcome the way that I'm glad it went my way. Don't get me wrong, but if I was on the other end, I would be saying the same thing that the Lions fans are saying.
Look what Joe put up there.
The camera recorded 4K, but the replays are showing.
Nah, man. No, Joe. 480 still too sharp, man. Them jokers is on 8 millimeters, some shit, some baby shit.
15 millimeters.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's our conversation. That's our conversation for the week. Hey, like I said, you have to have a good time talking things like that. Oh, here we go.
Hey, but Sonny D good for you. I got some Sonny D for you though.
Okay, man. Before we go to Let's Pick 'em, man. How we look last week?
Hey, something else before we do that.
Go ahead.
Just here's something else too, because we was talking about the replays and stuff. So did y'all know that reason why they was charging Cam Newton $5,000 for football? Do y'all know why?
Because he was throwing them in the stadium because they cost more because they're game balls. Those are the balls that they're supposed to.
Yeah, but the game balls have computer chips in them.
Yeah, they have computer chips in it. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so the computer chips are like they're made by Zebra Technologies, is what the military uses.
The footballs are got chips in them.
Yeah, so the data is used for broadcast graphics. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no way that we seeing this goddamn 480p, Joe. You know what I'm saying? In this bullshit. So they're used for broadcast graphics like airtime and hang time, fan engagement, and for internal analysis of the game.
Yeah.
So so it's like while the useful tracking, the chips are currently lack precision needed for officiating, with a margin of error of about 6 inches, making them insufficient for calls like touchdowns or first downs. But look.
I say it's the night for Cowboys fans. My cousin, man, get off my boy King.
Yeah, so it's like all the Cowboy fans, none of y'all have came on here and made any type of intellectual conversation.
No contribution to the show. No contribution to the show.
But the first thing you want to do is scream Cowboys. Like that's all you need to say.
Did you see that saying?
I got you. Yeah, Pharaoh. I think me and you talked about that. Yeah, that's why they was finding them, because they got the chip in there, and that's how we get all the wind speed of the ball and the yardage, how much head time the ball's in the air, and all that.
Right. We're getting these next gen stats and stuff, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense now. But Pharaoh, man, before we go to Let's Pick 'em,
if you ever notice, they'll exchange the ball when the fan gives it. Now they exchange the ball for so they can get that one back.
Exactly. Thank you for that, Pharaoh. But what's the standings from last week, man? How did we look?
Woo! Okay, so it was a what is this? Week 11? There was a 3-way tie for 11 wins. You, Matt Professor, and Joe. Y'all had 11 wins apiece. Then Tim Dog had 10. And then Shada, you and I had 8. We brought up the rear on this one.
All right, then. What's the standings overall?
So standings overall is Matt Professor and Joe at 100. Next is going to be Shot at 96, Tim Dog at 95, the man on the street 94, and I'm last at 93.
Oh shit. I got to get Tim Dog. I want Tim Dog to be last. Fuck all that.
Playoff time, baby. Things about to get
That's a damn shame. That's
but
a damn shame.
Hey, the biggest loss was all of us picked the Chargers.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be a 3 point.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them jokers got beat 35-6. So
yeah. And then of course, you know, my two games, the Broncos and Dallas, but the Broncos was on the goddamn ropes. The Broncos was on the ropes. They lucked that damn game. They lucked that game.
Well, you lost. You did the Seattle. You had also had Seattle. You won Seattle, but you're right.
Yeah.
And then Denver had KC on the ropes.
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean,
KC had Denver on the ropes. Yeah, they lose, but they could have won that game, man. They like I said, it is what it is.
Of course, we all picked Las Vegas except for Shot and Joe.
And that's what it is, man. I'm standing 10 toes down, but ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for what? Let's pick them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a segment that we call "Let's Pick them." That's when we pick who we think is going to win this week in NFL. Right now, they say that the Mad Professor is in first place, and Pharaoh is bringing up the goddamn rear. And tonight we got our first sponsor. It is nobody because we ain't popular like that yet, but we will be there one day. We will be there before you know it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Let's Pick them. And the first game we got up is Thursday night game, my brothers. We got the Bills and the Texans. This should be a good game there. Pharaoh, what's the spread?
Buffalo 6.
Where they playing?
Okay. They're playing in Texas. In Houston.
Yeah.
So Shada, who you got?
Well,
is Stroud still out?
Yes.
I'm going Buffalo.
All right, then. What about you, Tim Dawg?
Give me a home with a buffalo roll.
Yeah. I mean, Pharaoh, give me Buffalo as well, man.
Yeah,
Joe taking Buffalo too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick Buffalo on this one.
All right. Next up, fellas, after that, Sunday at 1:00, we got the Colts and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are at home. What's the spread there, Pharaoh?
Chiefs. You said what? We talking about the Chiefs?
Yeah. The Colts and the Chiefs.
Hold on. It's 3.5. Kansas City at home.
All right, there, Tim Dawg. Who you taking? You taking the Chiefs or you taking the Colts?
Them boys better win. They
man. I don't know.
What about you there, Shada? Who you taking?
I would get good calls at home.
You going to Colts? Yeah.
What about you? I'm about with you on this one, man. Because they was on bye week. They fresh too.
Yeah, give me the Colts as well because the Chiefs don't look too sharp, man. They're not playing great football. And Joe taking the Chiefs. All right, I hear you, Joe.
Okay, Joe.
Next up, my brother. Anybody taking the Titans? They playing the Seahawks.
Oh man, look, Seahawks are 4-point favorites.
Yeah,
on the road.
Are you taking the Sea Chickens this week? I'm Shada. Or are you gonna go with the crowd and we all go with the Seahawks?
The last time I watched anything with the Titans, they got their ass beat by Hercules. So I'm gonna go with that.
Damn. Chickens. All right then. What about you, Tim Dawg? You go everybody on the Seahawks this week?
Yeah. The Sea Chickens can't mess this one up.
Okay, Sea Chickens. There it is.
Good.
All right, Joe taking the Sea. Yeah, Joe taking the Sea Chickens as well. Next up, my brothers, we got the Vikings and the Packers. What's that spread? Packers at home. What's that spread there, Pharaoh?
So Packers 6.5, 7 points. I'm going with them. I'm taking the Cheeseheads.
All right. What about you, Tim Dawg?
Oh man, I'm going with the cheese, please.
All right. What about you there, Shada?
I didn't hear who they were playing again.
They're playing the Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Oh, the upset. No, I'm taking the Packers because Love showed some love last week. Love went back to old Love. So I'm gonna go with old Love over what's the quarterback they got there with the Vikings?
McCarthy did not look good.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on him. Fellas, next up we got the Jets and the Ravens. Anybody taking the Jets? Now this could be an upset game. This could be a trap game for the Ravens because the Jets they ain't look too bad. Yeah, they might pull it off, but
Baltimore is 4-point favorites at home. 14 points.
There it is. 14 points. Who you taking there? Tim Dawg. If anybody taking the Jets, easy. That's easy right there.
Thank you.
All right. So we all taking the Ravens on that one. And for Joe, let me know who you taking on that one. All right. Joe taking the Ravens as well.
I'm going with the Jets. Okay, never mind.
All right. Anybody picking the Giants over the Lions? Anybody picking the Giants over the Lions? What's that spread there, Pharaoh?
10.5. 10.5 Detroit at home.
That's right. So anybody feeling lucky with the Giants? Anybody feeling lucky with the Giants? We all on the Lions right there, Pharaoh. So go ahead and give us the Lions. Now this is gonna be a good game. You got the Steelers and the Bears. The Bears are at home. What's that spread, Pharaoh?
2.5 Bears.
All right there. Shot it. Is this the week you gonna pick my man Caleb Williams?
Hell no.
He's not painting his fingernails, man. He's not painting, but he's not painting his fingernails.
No, I'm not picking Caleb. Don't even try to talk me out of it.
Okay, then Shada got the Steelers. What about you? What about you, Pharaoh? Who you got? The Bears and the Steelers.
No, the new fingernail guy and Caleb Williams on this one.
All right. What about
fingernail guy?
What about you, Tim Dog?
Oh, I'm going with Chi-Town, baby. Did too.
I'm going with the Bears as well. And of course, Rodgers is out. I think they say that he might have a slight break in his hand. I don't know if he's throwing hand or not. But
this week, I keep telling people he got arthritis. They won't listen to me.
Maybe it could be. Could be. Now, fellas, this is going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a game. It's the Patriots and the Bengals. Pharaoh, who you taking? And what's the spread as well? Bengals at home.
Tim, who you got? Oh no, the Bears.
He taking the Bears. He taking the Bears.
I'm taking Chi-Town. Yeah.
The
Bears.
All right. So what's this? We're doing with where? Cincinnati.
Patriots and the Bengals. Yeah. And what's the spread on that
one? New England 7.5, y'all.
So who you taking, Pharaoh?
I'm going with New England.
All right, there it is. Joe taking the Patriots as well. What about you there, Tim Dog?
Give me New England.
All right. All right, then. What about you, Shada? Who you taking?
I'm going with the American Drake.
All right.
I want to take. Bengals don't have no defense, man. They be giving up the draws so easy.
Yeah, they do, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? GTD.
Yeah.
Get up some draws.
Yeah, give me the Patriots as well, man. That's going to be. I want to pick the Bengals because they could put up the points. But then Chase is suspended. Yeah, he's suspended after spitting in my man's face. And fellas, I know we talked about this when my man did it to Dak Prescott. What are y'all thoughts on the spit gate 2?
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm going to jail. Somebody spit on me. I'm going to jail.
When they slowed it down and I saw the amount of spittle that came out of his mouth, I would have took my helmet off and beat the brakes off of Jamar Chase, much as I love him. You don't do that.
What's my man from the who did that hit my man in the helmet? Rudolph. Who did that?
That was Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Myles Garrett. Yeah, motherfucker Donkey Kong that hole. Donkey Kong that hole.
He would never do that shit again.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Hey, he's gonna be wired shut. I promise you.
Hey, before what's your thoughts, Tim Dog, on that situation?
Hey, it's sad, it's unfortunate, and hopefully the young man learns from it.
Yeah. Make y'all quick laugh, man. I can't remember who told me this shit. This motherfucker say that he don't hit women, but he damn sure Donkey Kong them hoes. He said I hit it right in the top of the goddamn head. Motherfucker can't see the bruise.
Oh shit.
I forgot who told me that shit, man. He said, yeah, man. He said, I don't hit him, man, but I damn sure Donkey Kong. I said, what the fuck? I said, man, I hit him right in the top of the goddamn head.
But coming out there looking like Conehead.
I'm sorry, man. Sometimes my brother. Oh shit, we got the Browns and the Raiders. The Raiders are at home. Pharaoh, what's that spread, my brother?
3.5 Raiders.
3.5 Raiders. Okay, Shada, this is Shador. First time starting. First time getting a chance with the starters. Are you still taking the Browns?
I am still taking the Browns. Yes.
All right. What about you there, Tim Dog?
Oh yeah. I really believe Shador Sanders is going to win this game.
What about you there, Pharaoh?
I want to, and I hope they do.
You want to what? They only got Max Crosby.
I know.
That's all they got.
I know. Fuck it. I'm staying with number 12. Let's go with Sanders, man.
Yeah, and also Joe took the Browns as well. Geno is trash. Yeah, give me the Browns, man, because Myles Garrett gonna make sure that Shador get this first win. The defense of the Browns is one of the top defenses in the league.
Oh yeah.
Just the fact that they can't move the ball on the other side of the field.
Bro,
with Geno, with the way that they look against Dallas the other night, man, Dallas, even though they got that new guy from the Jets, Williams, Dallas defense ain't all what it is. And Geno just played like.
Listen,
he played like the old Geno when he played with the Jets. So
yes,
yeah,
very good, very good analogy. Yes, that's exactly where we was going with it. Yes.
Yeah. Next up, my brothers, we got
there with beer goggles on.
Yeah, with beer goggles on. Next up, my brothers, we got the Jaguars and the Cardinals. Who you taking this, Shotter?
Cardinals and who?
The Jaguars. What's the spread first, Pharaoh?
Bills -3. Hey man, what they did to the Chargers, man, they could very easily do to Arizona.
Yeah, so who you taking it? All right. What about you, Tim Doll?
I'm going Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all taking. I'm taking the Jaguars as well. Okay. With don't get me wrong. Now I like Brisket out there playing ball, but they give up the draw too easily either. So yeah.
Brisket can hurt you.
Brisket.
Yeah, Brisket out there giving it up, man. He been cooking too long. Yeah, he been cooking too long. Yeah, that's what it's. See, Jacoby Brisket. That's what it's. That was the name.
Hey, y'all gotta remember this dude that the Jaguars picked up from the Raiders, Jacoby Myers. He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem, but shit.
Not right now.
What it is. Not right now. Next up, my brothers. This is the game of the week right here. We got the Eagles and the Cowboys. You already know who I'm flying with. I'm flying with my boys, not the Cowboys, but the Eagles. What's that spread there?
Just 3, believe it or not. Philly just 3.
That's because of their offense, bro. But I'm telling you, y'all Philly fans need to calm the hell down. Y'all winning, man. What the hell's wrong with y'all fan base?
Hey, I would say this, and if I offend anybody, I don't mean to. That's just like you getting your first piece of pussy and you never had pussy before, and then you think you all high and mighty, and then you think you go get some other pussy from someplace else. And then you do get the other pussy. You wish you would stay with that first pussy that you got. And that's how Jalen Hurts. See, we ain't won shit. We went years without winning the goddamn Super Bowl. And now that we don't want to, we think we hot shit. So now we looking for some new pussy to get. What it boils down to is you gonna get that new pussy and be like, damn, I wish I had the old pussy back. But fellas, if I offended anybody,
you say that, man, on the street because Washington dropped their pussy.
Yeah.
Had some new shit. It just gave it up.
It just gave it up. So Shotter, who you taking, man? The Eagles or the Cowboys?
There is no way in God's green earth I'm picking the Cowboys over the Eagles. You got me bent like roach legs.
I got you. What about you, Tim Doll? Who you taking?
Give me the East Coast Pigeons.
All right, there it is.
Don't be disrespectful. Those are Super Bowl champions, bro.
Yeah, that's all right though. It's all right.
They still got a lot of pigeons in Philly. A lot of pigeons.
I would say, but all seriousness though, I do agree with you, Shotter. It's the fact that the offense doesn't look. For some reason, I don't know what the hell's going on. It don't have. Sometimes you see flashes, but that defense play like they play the Lions. Oh, it's gonna be a problem for them. Dak Prescott.
So I will elaborate to this. Kind of what Andy Reid say. Everybody like he's running the ball. They plan to run the ball, but it ends up being passes. Because what he's saying is you got the RPOs, right?
Yeah.
The defenses are giving them the look to pass the ball because they're trying to disguise against the run. Yeah. And that's why it's so many. All these defenses, if you look at it, when they come up, they look like they want to, like disguise for a pass, but they go into a run defense. And Andy Reid was just elaborating on that. Is we want to run the ball, but they're giving us pass defenses, so we got to do it. We got to pass on them.
Yeah,
so that
falls back to his Andy Reid. We know Andy Reid from way back when he was with Randall Cunningham and back in the day. Andy Reid is a very, very he's a very, very strategic but thinks out of the box coach. So you got to understand when he says something, it carries a lot of weight, and that makes sense because with the RPOs, you make one mistake in the RPOs, and you could be looking at an 80-yard touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing that I can't seem to get my head around with the Eagles fans and them complaining all the damn time about the Eagles offenses. Okay, yeah, I know people were talking about A.J. Brown and this, that, and the other. They are winning. They find ways to win. Period.
Yeah,
I just think they're playing the old school. They're playing the old school style of football that people. The reason I bring up Andy Reid was because they're playing the old school style type of football like back in the day when we had the low scoring games. Then they made it where they could pass the ball more.
Yeah.
To me, I don't care about all that. I just want to see a W. If boring is boring. Whoever, as long as I get the W. But as long as my defense, because I'm a defensive person first. If my defense is playing lights out, I'm like what's his name? Ray Lewis. Hey, just give me 10 points. We'll do the rest. That's the type of football I'm talking about.
Yeah. Tim Dog, your thoughts, man. What the brothers talking about?
I say fuck them all. You know, play the Philly fans. They are who they are. All the way back in the vet days when they used to put batteries and snowballs and throw them on the field.
Yeah, we stole snowballs at Santa Claus. You know how we go. But like I said, I agree with you, Shada, man. It's to the point. It's to the point right now. It's like your team is winning, but when your team wasn't winning, you were wishing for a quarterback that wasn't turning over the ball. You were wishing for a quarterback that would make smart decisions. Now you got a quarterback that don't want to force it into position to give the defense, the other team defense, the field position to put you in a deficit, but now you're not happy with that. But you got to agree defense, like you say, Farrell. You know, you can't have it both ways. And just like I was watching that Buffalo game, I saw Josh Allen made some crazy ass that first interception he threw. Yeah, but yet he made some bad decisions. But when people say, when they look at him, they say, well, he throws the ball. He throws a good ball, but yeah, he's still making rookies mistakes, and that's why they haven't won a championship yet. And that's for me, and for the Eagles fan.
So glad you brought that up.
Yeah, and I'm speaking for the Eagles fan. Yeah, man, enjoy the goddamn ride. Enjoy the ride while you got it, because sooner or later we gonna be at the goddamn bottom, looking up again and wishing we had a quarterback like Jalen Hurts. Go ahead, Shada, before we go on to the next game.
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I remember I back in the day. I was heavy in the NFC East. I grew up in Connecticut, New York area, so I was surrounded by Giants fans, Patriots fans, Eagles fans. It was heavy beast to the East. And I'm telling you, when Randall was there, you know what I'm saying, Reggie was there, Vic and all these cats talking about, oh, yeah, we need to win something. Now y'all don't won two. And the man that's daggone orchestrated those two make your team the better team right now in the NFL that's competitive. Y'all complaining that y'all not scoring enough points. What the hell do y'all want?
Yeah, exactly. And tell you the truth, it could have been two if that referee had that bad officiating in the Super Bowl. That bullshit pass interference. Yeah. Next up, my brothers, we got the Falcons and the Saints. Oh man.
Hey, this is a
get
coin
your quarters.
Toss.
Yeah, get your quarters out and flip.
Yeah, this is a coin toss.
Yeah, because Pennis is gone for the season. He's gone for the season. I think it says ACL, I believe.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is not. He's not it.
I'm going.
Yeah. What's that spread though, Farrell?
New Orleans a half point. I mean, point and a half.
Yeah. So you taking the Saints on that one? You taking the Saints?
Give me that half.
No, I'm not taking the Saints. I'm taking Atlanta. Like, because the Saints want to show Charlie Kirk shit. No.
Yeah. What about you, Tim Dog? Who you taking?
I'm taking the Saints.
Yeah. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. That's the first time I sung that.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the Falcons, man.
Hold on.
I'm not going.
Did Atlanta win the week before last? Did Atlanta win?
They didn't win last week.
Last week.
They lost to Carolina Panthers. They lost to the Panthers.
The week before that?
I think they won that game.
They blew somebody out, didn't they?
No.
They blew somebody out the week before.
No, they played Carolina last week, and Carolina won in overtime. So yeah, but give me the Falcons, man. I think Kirk Cousins got a better. Joe, I don't know who Joe going, but I don't know. He might take his home team Falcons. Next up, my brothers, we got the Buccaneers Rams. Now this is gonna be a good game right here. The Buccaneers coming off. I think they lost. Y'all coming off a bye.
We're coming off a loss.
Yeah, the Rams coming off a loss.
Oh yeah, coming off a loss. No, the Rams won last week.
The Bucs lost.
No, the Bucs.
Well, I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, Falcons are on a 5-game losing streak. Oh shit! The last game they won, they beat y'all, Farrell. Ain't that a bitch?
Exactly. You ain't gotta say it like that.
It's a damn shame, bro.
because that was a part of Washington's losing streak.
Yeah.
At 6.
Okay, then. All right. But yeah, give me the Rams as well. The Rams got something there, but I'm not really a Baker Mayfield fan, but Baker has been playing MVP football. I will give him that. He has been playing MVP football.
He been playing football. Don't put MVP next to his name. Don't do that.
Okay, then. So are you taking your Buccaneers then?
I am taking the Buccaneers, but not because of him.
Okay, I got you. What about you there, Tim Dog?
I'm gonna take the Rams.
All right, Pharaoh, who you got?
I'm going with the goddamn sheep, man.
There it is, and Joe taking the Rams as well. And the last game, we got the Monday Night Football, my brothers. We got the 49ers and the Panthers. The Panthers coming off that great win against Atlanta in overtime. When Bryce Young is starting to come into himself, man. Bryce Young has been playing lights out. And of course, the 49ers with Purdy. Purdy looked pretty good in that win, and they looked damn. And McCaffrey looked good as well. So, Farrah, what's that spread?
San Francisco is 7 at home.
There it is, my brother. So, Tim Dog, who you taking?
Man, who you taking? You've been going the last 8 picks.
No, I always say who I'm picking. I'm going with the 49ers right now. 49ers at home. I like Bryce Young. I like Bryce Young, but Bryce Young, I think Purdy got something. They got a little thing going on down there. And I think that the 49ers has a better defense than the Panthers.
They definitely have a better running game.
Yeah. Yep. No, Dowdle ain't no joke now. That boy good.
He wasn't. But San Francisco's run game is better.
All right. So, Tim Dog, who you taking?
Quarterback is better. Oh, the Niners. Come on, man.
Okay, then. I thought you said he's picking opposite. Staying on business. You staying on business.
The opposite. My business.
Yeah, you told me to go first. You told me to go first. When I go first, what you say? I'm gonna pick against you, and I'm gonna pick opposite what you pick. So I pick the 49ers.
No, you said you was gonna do that. Not me. They ain't come out my mouth.
All right then. Go taking Niner game. What about you, Shada?
I'm going with the Gold Diggers, the Niners.
There it is. And of course, my main man, Pharaoh King. Who you taking?
I'm gonna go with that bullshit ass San Francisco with that dumbass.
Yeah, those are our picks, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, y'all do better than we did last week. And hopefully the man on the street keep moving on up the goddamn ladder right in front of Tim Dog. And that's why we call it what? Let's pick them.
You know what, man, on the street? It's a good thing you're right behind me. You can smell what the fuck I ate last night.
He waited for you to go to commercial for that.
No,
yeah, I know.
He put on a commercial before I was going to say it.
Yeah, okay then. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, from my main man, Shada.
Go click.
Today in sports history. Shada, what you got for us this week, my brother?
Well, fellas, for me, back in the day, in the early 80s and stuff, one of my favorite all-time quarterbacks of all time is your boy Warren Moon. And Warren Moon played for a great team who once called the Houston Oilers, who are now the Tennessee Titans. They've been moved all around a lot and everything. But today, in 1961, Houston Oilers quarterback John Blanda passes for 7 touchdowns in a 49-3 rout of the New York Titans in Jefferson Stadium in Houston. That's George Blanda in 1961, threw for 7 touchdowns against the New York Titans. How crazy is that? He played for the Oilers as the quarterback, and he was playing against the New York Titans. And here today, the Houston Oilers are now known as the Titans and the New York Giants. So it's just crazy how that story crisscrossed in a crazy way. So, yeah, that's today's sports.
That's what I'm talking about, my main man, Shada. Today in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Oh, man. It's getting harder and harder for the man on the street to find these weird sports. But I've been looking. Y'all know I be looking high. I be looking low. I be looking behind every goddamn door. I even sent a letter to Santa because we close to Christmas. For him to, that's what I want in my stocking. Weird sports. So Santa, if you're listening, if you get my letter, make sure you send me those weird sports because sometimes you see things that I don't see. But we bring you sports that, hey, you may be able to do. And a weird sport that we talked about in our early stages was on 60 Minutes the other goddamn night. Did y'all saw it? Did y'all see it?
I didn't even watch 60 Minutes.
Yeah. It was on 60 Minutes. Chess boxing was on 60 Minutes.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Chess boxing.
I bullshit you not.
No, it was. I saw it.
Is this the same 60 Minutes with the old people on Sunday?
Yeah. They dead. Oh, those people dead. They got a new crew now. Goddamn.
Oh, man. That's the only 60 Minutes I know.
Yeah, those people dead. Yeah, the same that. That's 60 Minutes. Yeah.
Try to go stand in the corner.
I'm just saying.
Nothing wrong with 60 Minutes.
He's talking about the people. He talking about the people, the old people. They dead and gone. They got a new crew now.
Yeah,
I'm Morton Schaefer, and this is 60 Minutes.
Morton Schaefer, he ain't even living anymore.
That's all the 60 Minutes I know, Doc.
Yeah, well, may he rest in peace, man. But yeah, chess box was on 60 Minutes the other night. But fellas, we bring them. I just want to let the people know we bring y'all sports that hey, you could get out there and do. You know, if you're not a true athlete, even in chess boxing, if you could play chess. You could do that, but you might get knocked the fuck out with the boxing thing, though. But hey,
I'm gonna lose both ways, goddamn it.
But then we bring you other great sports like extreme ironing. We bring you the rock skipping. Wait, to be a professional, how much does it cost you, Pharaoh?
Well, I'm going by Tim Dog on this one. $10. You $10. You get your own rocks.
$10. I get my own rocks.
And then if you are an amateur,
the amateur is $5. I'm sorry. Average is $5. You gotta get your own rocks. $10. You're supplied with these nice fishbowl rocks or whatever you call it.
There it is. There it is. You can skip for days. You can skip for days.
Your own jersey.
That's right. With your own jersey, with your name on the back. Then we brought you great sports like toe wrestling. Oh man, if you got big toes, hammer time. You can do things like this. But fellas, oh my goodness, this is one I think we all could do because we all have done this. But we just had.
I don't know.
I'm taking it myself right now. We all hold on. We all have done this, but we just had nobody to measure it for us.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Riverside Events venue here in Trenton, Michigan, where Big League Chew presents the 2025 National Bubblegum Blowing Championships.
Our first adult competitor, Rick Novak.
Well, we're looking for some good things from Rick. We're getting into the professionals now, Frank. For these people, blowing bubbles isn't just a hobby, it's a job.
I like how Rick is coming in. He's pumped up and ready to go for the first competitor here and the over 17.
I'm worried, Frank. He's got that hat on forwards. Need to turn that bill backwards if that thing's going to get more than 7 or 8 inches.
That's right. That could be a problem. We've seen it with the youngsters. A big blow and the hat in the way really cuts down on your measurements. There is his first blow at 4 inches. Sticky on the face, but put it back in the mouth. Let's go for number 2 here.
Attempt number 2.
Rick Novak looking to go big time on his second blow here, Smooth Lips.
Yeah, he's got a lot of that gum to the front of the palate. That's what you want. Oh, look at this one, Frank.
That one measures out at 8 inches. A good blow by Ricky there. Ricky Novak. He's got one more attempt here. Coming out strong as the first blower.
Yeah, he was happy with that, Frank. Here we go on the third attempt. He's taking his time. Nope, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He lost the mouthfeel right away.
He lost the mouthfeel right away.
Man, listen to that with your eyes closed. I just did that, and boy, it's better than the video.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. Oh, that shit was hilarious to me. Oh my goodness. Oh,
I'm upset with the bubble measurement. I think the bubble measurer with a little.
Oh my goodness, man.
She gave more inches than what the bubble was actually worth.
Hey, before I go to come you shout out, the shit that got me, you say sticky in the face, then put it back in your mouth.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's he's
really what is it? He really starting out strong as the first blower.
Yeah, he had the first blower.
Listen, man.
He said he got to put more gum to the front.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the guy? Did y'all see the guy in the audience with a tank top on?
Oh no.
Oh
God!
I probably had my eyes closed listening. At that point.
I saw the guy with a tank top on, and he was looking on with very, very intriguing eyes. And I'm saying,
oh my goodness,
bro, this guy's about to blow a bubble. Something that
we
as a kid just gonna get on our parents' nerves, and you up here having a competition.
That's the 2025, man. That means they done had one last year too. Go ahead, Farrell. What's your thoughts on it, man? This is weird sport of the week.
Stop it.
The measurer, man. I don't like the measurer.
Why?
It was off to the side and it didn't touch the bubble. So, yeah, like I was like, is she gonna pop this shit or what?
No, it's
the first one.
It's because
they can't bust it.
Hygiene.
No, I'm saying the way she was all moving around. So I was like, man, she about to bust this bubble.
Yeah, shit, that's what you want. That's what you want when they move around. You bust your bubble. Shit.
You know what nobody wants somebody to lay there and just not gonna take the bubble.
No, your thoughts. You say, hey, we should have watched it with our eyes closed. That we should have did that.
Yeah,
should have watched it, man.
Play it again and watch it with your eyes closed.
Eyes closed, yeah.
Hey,
oh my goodness,
grown man can't watch another grown man blow up. That's no.
Oh my goodness, man. But like I said,
that was like one of those JJ Watts when what was the player named Booty in the NFL? It's about he grabbed Booty. He said,
Booty, yeah.
He said, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
But see, I had y'all thinking because we all have done that, but we just ain't had nobody to measure it. See, blowing bubbles. See, y'all mind was in the gutter.
See how big a bubble could be.
We got people who measure it. They just not gonna stick their finger and pop it before they measure it. That's all.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man! But
right.
yeah,
you be pissed off too.
Yeah, that's my weird sport. Yeah, that's our weird sport of the week. That shit had me dying laughing. I'm like Tim Dog. When I was listening to the commentary, but that shit had me dying laughing because my mind was on something else. And that motherfucker said, "Yeah, he do
that's
that."
Why I closed my eyes.
Move it to the front of your cap.
What that motherfucker say? When you say stick it to the face, they put it back in your mouth. Nigga, I was on the goddamn ground.
I'm sorry. That looked like a used condom on his nose. I'm sorry.
I was just thinking like this stuff, they talking about facials.
Yeah.
That thing looked like a used condom.
I apologize, man, because this shit got me dying over here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's our weird sport of the week. Like I said, the man on the street be searching high and low for these weird sports. And this is another one that if you're not a true athlete, all you gotta do get you some bubble gum and get out there and start blowing.
Hey, you cannot use bazooka. Don't use bazooka bubble gum. You won't get a bubble.
You won't get a bubble, but you damn sure get a goddamn. You might get a bubble burn. You never know. You use bazooka, but if you use that bubble hubba, you get a stick stuck in your face and you can put it back in your mouth. And that's our weird sport of the week. Now it's time for my main man, Pharaoh King, with his trivia question for the people. My brother, Pharaoh King. Pharaoh King, what you got for us this week, my brother?
All right, so if Philadelphia wins out the NFC East, they could be what you call it, a record setter. So here's your question, and this is for you, Football Fanatics. You ready, Joe?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs.
Man said, what is that?
Man. I'm gonna say Jimmy Johnson.
Joe Gibbs, Washington Redskins.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one right there. I had a hard time with this one.
I know it wasn't Pete Carroll.
No, because I wanted to say Andy Reid all those times they went to.
It was
no, but we only won one NFC title game though. Went 5 straight, we only lost. We only won one. That's the year we went to Super Bowl.
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna go with Joe Gibbs as well because I want to take the tuna.
Right, Bill Parcells.
Yeah,
Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
Also, Jimmy Johnson would have been there but he had that breakfast. Because
I'm going with Joe Gibbs too. Yeah, Joe Gibbs.
Man, where's Joe? Ain't come out. Joe ain't gonna answer.
No, he's trying to Google his shit right now.
No, he gonna get some bubble gum.
Yeah, he gonna get some bubble gum. There it is. It's Joe Gibbs. Yeah, Joe Gibbs. There it is. Shout out. I'm gonna give you half a point because you got it before me, but I'm gonna take the full point because I got it after you.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Here's the answer.
Yeah, Joe Gibbs. Tom Landry. Oh, Joe say Joe Gibbs. Tom damn sure is the goddamn Tom Landry.
Hey, if anything, I should be close. I said Jimmy Johnson. He played for Dallas Cowboys.
I forgot. No, see, I thought Joe Gibbs was your goddamn answer. That's why I was giving him credit. But
no. Because I had said Andy Reid. That was my answer.
No. What I'm saying is, I thought you had put up Joe Gibbs was the answer, but it was goddamn Joe putting that up, and I was giving Shada the credit for it.
Right.
Thinking that you had put the answer up.
When Joe's stuff popped up on the screen, it was the answer.
But you got to look at it though. Joe Gibbs was not the answer because Joe Gibbs only won one Super Bowl in that time frame because they lost to they lost to Miami. They won against Miami, and then they lost against Oakland.
The Raiders. Yeah, right. Marcus Allen, the greatest run ever in the Super Bowl. That reverse run. No, I'm just saying.
Goddamn game, man. I got that. All right.
Forgot about Tom Landry.
Be an Eagle fan.
Yeah.
Just in case for those who don't
sit
know.
Down and get the Eagle on.
I don't need no damn recruit
Joe
history.
Gibbs was the original Washington Redskins coach who won.
He's the only coach that's won Super Bowls for Washington.
Correct, for Washington.
Yeah.
So
with Doug Williams and the posse, you know what I'm saying, and Dexter Manley and Charles Mann, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, but that was he did that in 81 as well.
Yeah, and Mark Ripken. Mark Ripken, what y'all call it? Y'all won one?
That was in 91, yeah.
Yeah, Mark
that
Ripken.
was with Gary Clark and Sanders and Ricky Smith and
there it is.
Monk.
Wilbur Marshall in the middle of the defense. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And George Rogers. Was George Rogers on that team? Because George Rogers
was on the 81 team.
Yeah, he won a championship with y'all. Heisman Trophy winner, one Heisman Trophy winner coming out of University of South Carolina, George Rogers. Yep. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's my main man.
Put it in there.
Yeah, because shit, I got to get what we can get. Shit, fuck. Football is not our strong suit. Shit.
Kicking rocks is.
Shit. You know what it is? And the Sixers are losing to the Toronto. Man, fuck this. I'm about to turn this off. Every time I turn the game off and I wake up next morning, we win. But that's about my main man, Pharaoh King, his trivia question of the week. My main man, Tim Dawg, man, what you got for the people before we go? And make sure you shout out your social media while you're there, my brother.
People wonder why I act like I do. Let me tell you a little story real quick. My mom, she knew I was coming. She brags about my brother. Oh, your brother, he does this, he does that. Blah, blah, blah. And then she comes to my brother and says, "Oh, your brother does this and done that." So I get here today, and my brother's like, "Oh, you just can't stay away, can you?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? You just left." I'm like, "So, and I ain't come here to see you, so don't worry about it." My mom picking us against each other so she can get one of us to go get her something to eat.
That's fine. Shout out your social, my brother.
Follow me on Instagram, Father's Love 99. That's all.
Mama's diabolical,
my
boy.
grandson. Man, I'm telling you, growing up with my mama, oh Lord. You see what I tell people, I get it from my mama.
Yeah, so what you say that she be telling y'all, Tim, you know you my favorite, right? Yeah, mom. Then you telling your brother, you know you my favorite, right? Okay, that's smart shit.
Whoever come back with the best pork chop wins.
That's right. Man, shout out.
Bought me for Mother's Day. Look what your brother bought me.
That's right.
It's crazy.
But main man, shout out, man. What you got for the people? And make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well, my brother.
Sure. Just want to go ahead and say what's up to everybody. Still keeping my folks in the island of Jamaica for prayers. You know, people's out there still doing what they do. But I just wanted to take the time to go ahead and thank God, the man above. I had my 51st birthday this weekend.
God damn.
But yeah, I had my 51st
I thought you was older.
Nah, dog, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful.
I'm just fucking shot. I'm just fucking damn.
I'm just saying, dog. But just leave y'all with something. Just know this, that the person that you might not think is relevant to anything to bring to your life that you might play to the left might be somebody you might need down the road. So be careful how you talk to people and how you treat people, because some people are finding out the hard way. When you treat people wrong, they never forget. You might need them again in life. So be careful about burning them bridges. Holla at your boy.
Oh,
yeah. Shout out to social, man. Tell them how to get there.
Yeah, you see there at the bottom, one love, shout out BSK Social, and shout out at 39 Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'll talk to everybody. I look at stuff. Be like Pharaoh King sending me videos all day long for me to daggone crack up and look at. We'll chop it up. I'll let your boy right there.
And there it is. My main man, Pharaoh King, man. What you got for the people before we go? Make sure you shout out your social media so they can follow you as well, my brother.
All right. Well, I have a quote later on, but I do want to share this real quick.
Later on, he said, "Damn,
man, shut your ass up." So, I want you guys to listen. I know you drive your vehicle stuff. Everybody's trying to save money on gas, things of that nature. But the fuels that you want to avoid are Pilot Flying J, Amoco, Love's, Speedway, Murphy USA, Circle K, Sam's Club, 7-Eleven, Safeway, and Sunoco. Do not put those fuels in your vehicle. But the places you do go, you go to Chevron, Shell, ExxonMobil, Costco is number 2 actually on this list, and BP Amoco Ultimate. Those have the best additives and fuel detergents for your engine, so you don't have all that muck and buildup. Make sure you treat your engine right; it'll treat you right. With that being said, this is the quote: "You can't save people who are offended by accountability." Remember that.
That's facts.
Shout out to social, my brother.
Oh, you see down there, Pharaoh_71, King Ryan Facebook. Hit me up.
There it is. And of course, for me, the man on the street, I'm going to say this, and I don't give a damn if you get offended. My political views is not your political views. Everybody got an opinion. It's just like an asshole. You got one and I got one. If you don't like what I say, then shut the fuck up. Start your own. Say what you want to say. But one thing you're not going to do is tell me how I should look at my political views and the way I should look at things. It's not going to happen. And of course, I'm the man on the goddamn street. You know where you can find me. Always on YouTube at the Man on the Street Show. Man, I'll be dropping video like hotcakes. You also catch me on Creative Canvas Expression as well. But make sure you come back next goddamn Wednesday. Make sure you come back next Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. It goes down at 7 o'clock. As you can see, we have conversation about sports, and we do it pretty well. We have a little laughter. Hopefully you're having a bad day. Check us out. You can get a laugh too. But you want to come and check us out this Friday for 2 Cigars and a Blunt. Oh, man, that's our other show that we do, our other podcast. We talk politics. news and entertainment as well. But you want to stick around for the after show called Ashed Out. That's when everybody gets a chance to talk about what they want to talk about. And man, Tim Dog famously say, usually we go straight, but we will make a right turn. But when we make that left, we're gonna drive that bitch right off the cliff. One more caveat. My grandson second game tonight. I don't know how many score, I don't know how many points he had, but I checked him out on Monday night. He had about 15 points. They won their first game. He out there doing the damn thing. Remind me of myself, but I used to be able to dunk.
I don't remember seeing that.
I like Pharaoh saying that shit, but he had a great game, man. Could have had about 20-25.
You like Kevin Hart. You were in the church league.
Oh, Jesus.
But my grandson's out there doing this goddamn thing. Shout out to my other granddaughters. They're playing basketball too as well. They ain't winning nothing right now. They're still in early stages. My other grandson, he's gonna be starting his league, and my youngest, she just dressing up. That's what she's doing right now. But I just want to shout out my grandkids doing great things. And well, if y'all didn't see the video, I put the jersey up, and then I got my other jersey. I got put it up. I ain't put it up yet. Let me grab it quick, like fellas.
Oh God. Well, when he took those headphones off, he looked like Curly Neal.
So I got three of my grands, and then I got other one. Oh man, it faded in, but another Laker jersey that my other twin played when they playing.
That's the name of the team? That's the name of the team?
Yeah, it was the Lakers.
Oh, they're gonna lose.
No. This one they played a couple of years ago. But my other granddaughter, Carter, she was a 76er. So just saying, man.
Oh, we already know.
No love, man. No support.
Yeah. So I got to put it in my team. Man. But with that, fellas, man, I am the man on the street.
All right, Charles Barkley, number 2. Hey, this is Pharaoh King. May your team win.
Yeah, Charles Barkley on road.
You can call me what you want, but don't call me daggone boring.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. But like I say, though, if you're having a bad day, make sure you tell your friends about us. Interact with us. We interact with y'all as well. As you can see, you know, we got some true fans like Joe always coming in hollering at us. My main man, glad to see my man came back and hollered at us. My cousin, hey, thank you. But Pharaoh gonna fuck you up when he see you. But thank y'all. Make sure y'all tell somebody else.
All you cousins who are cowgirl fans, all of y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for checking us out. But make sure y'all check us out every Wednesday night. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.